Aquarius, and welcome to your tarot reading from the 19th to the 27th of November. And I've already pulled these cards, Aquarius, for you today. And as I look at this the cards, you've got three of your cards are talking about being in the process of change, okay? Scorpio season. This is about following the natural rhythms of something. And when we move into Sagittarius, we fly free, okay? Because what lies behind you is the Death card. The Death card is about very, very powerful transformation. Some of you might be going through a loss. And for you who are going through a grief process, sending you love, okay? Because there's definitely an energy of wanting to make some really, really powerful forward motion. And it's going to be one of those weeks about allowing things to manifest, to get out your own way, do the action that's required. But what is it they say? Let go and let the divine take care of the details, okay? So what lies behind you is this powerful, powerful Death card. Some of you have left behind old relationships, old identities, old jobs, or there's a desire to, okay? Because the gift is the Knight of Swords. And the Knight of Swords is probably the most fastest moving knight. I think he moves faster even than the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Swords has a vision for himself and he wants to go forward to manifest his vision, okay? I think, Aquarius, whatever you're trying to manifest, if it's a new relationship, a new job, a new business, you're in the process of waiting and incubation, because your challenge is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles would be that final manifestation of an idea. So you start at the Ace and it works its way up and it becomes a 10. But because the Ten of Pentacles is your challenge, there feels to me that there's an awful lot of communication. There's a lot of backwards and forwards motion. Some Aquarius might even be receiving offers this week. There might be offers coming your way, but nothing's fully manifesting into that solid 10 of Pentacles, which seems to, and what I'm picking up, there's stuff that's still in process, okay? But bear with me, I am going to check other cards for you. Now, how other people are showing up for you is the King of Swords. The King of Swords can be a very, very official person. He tends to represent Aquarius, but so some people say he's quite cold, he's quite withdrawn. But Aquarius, our sun is only one part of us. We also have a moon, we have a Venus, we have a Mars, okay? So why is this King of Swords showing up? Because it seems to me other people are showing up for you in quite a detached way, quite almost quite cold. But for some of you, there might be a lot of communication, there might be a lot of truth telling, because the King of Swords in his ultimate is the truth teller, because he's a king and he's mastered his sword. But I don't know, I need more clarity. Why is this King of Swords showing up for Aquarius? This is twice this card has appeared, the Sun card. So the Sun card is a bit warm. So people are showing up for you in a way that's very, very vital, very warm and very happy. But that's a complete opposite to the King of Swords. I think some of you have got a bit of a date with destiny. There might be something like interviews that are going on. There might be some Aquarius seeking advice from this King of Swords, okay, about how to make this Ace into a 10, how to manifest more abundance, more groundedness and more stability. Now, the central issue is the Hanged Man, okay? So that's where I mean. The Hanged Man is someone who's in a process of gestation. Nothing's fully came into manifestation, and your outcome is a Two of Swords, so they're basically the same card. There's an awful lot of waiting, and I just asked what Aquarius was waiting on. The Wheel of Fortune, I couldn't, absolutely perfect, because the Wheel of Fortune is about timing. The Wheel of Fortune rules astrology. The Wheel of Fortune rules the hands of destiny. And it's almost, Aquarius, you're waiting for something to complete itself. And it might feel this week that you're sort of stuck in limbo. Now, what I always say to people is waiting time is not wasted time, but it does represent a process of trusting, a process of realization that things are going to work out in your favor, because waiting for the Wheel of Fortune is basically waiting in the hands of destiny. There is no way around it. We get into trouble, yeah, and communication. Look, we get into trouble when we try and push the river, okay? We get into trouble when who wants a loaf of bread that's half-baked? None of us do, but we fall into trouble. Some of us fall into depression, negative states, when we feel the hands of destiny aren't moving fast enough. But the gift is the Knight of Swords, which is quite fast forward motion. But there's a feeling also about waiting for something to come into full manifestation, which is very interesting. I'm going to ask why the Hanged Man is showing up here as a central issue. Because, Aquarius, you're in a process of change. You've got the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is someone who's left something behind, but who's in that in-between space. And most of us don't make changes because we don't like the in-between space, because that's where a lot of uncertainty and the unknown comes up. But you're in a process of change. You're leaving something behind. You're not quite where you want to be yet. But this is all going to the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. This is about destiny, actualizing. You might be asked, it's almost, Aquarius, like you're putting a lot of energy into something and you're having to wait to see the results, okay? Now, the results always come back, but they come back not in our timing, but in divine timing. And that's exactly what this week is about for you. It's about putting those seeds out, putting your resumes out, putting offers out, and waiting for the hands of destiny to take control of it, to make it into this Ten of Pentacles, this powerful, new, solid sense of financial well-being and security. Now, I am so looking forward to doing your December readings now, Aquarius, because I think for a lot of you, this is definitely about work and actualizing your potential. I can't help feeling it, because I just looked at the underwriting card and you've got the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like there's new opportunities here. But the challenge is the waiting. It's allowing for all the hands to come together and to make it into this 10, this Wheel of Fortune, okay? Very exciting, guys. I wish you all the best. I'll be doing December readings next week. And I'm really wondering what's coming ahead for us. I just asked the cards what December's energy was. And we got the Four of Wands, yeah? New stability, new beginnings, crossing a threshold. And it seems to be this week is a lead up to that, Aquarius. Four of Wands, no shadow, this card. It's just a positive, beautiful, new chapter beginning, and this week is the lead up to it. Keep your vibration really high, Aquarius, okay? Don't get lost in the Hanged Man, but just keep allowing. Okay, guys? Loads of love. See you next week. Bye.